Yo, what's up YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, man. In today's video is on the top 3 best Rebirth builds for season 8. As you guys know, every season we come out with a top 3 best Rebirth builds, and we are heading towards the end of the year. 3 more months, well really 2 more months, and we have 2K26. So I picked 3 builds on my channel for you guys to make during season 8. Probably some fun builds, some comp builds, or maybe just even an all-around good build. But before we get into the top 3 best Rebirth builds for season 8, can we get 50 likes on this video? 50 likes would be insane. Also hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 5.8k. We are 80 something subscribers off, or 70 subscribers off of 5.8k. So please hit that subscribe button. We can do it. And also, if you guys have any questions or need any help, leave a comment down below and I will try my best to respond. And let me know what you guys think about these builds. I hope you guys enjoyed these top 3 best Rebirth builds for season 8. Have a blessed day. Peace. Continue. Alright, so the position you guys want to make this build, you guys want to make this build PG. You can go shooting guard if you guys want to. I'm not sure if you'll get every single stat, but if you guys want to try it out, go ahead. But me, I went with point guard on this build, so that's what we're gonna go with. Height, you want to go with 6'4". 6'4" is definitely a great height. Weight, what you guys want to do? You guys want to go with some 175 or 178, whichever you guys feel like doing. Me, I'm gonna just go down to 175 because why not? Weight, what you guys want to do? You guys want to go with 175. In wingspan, you guys want to go with the lowest wingspan, so we get that 99 mid-range and 99 three-pointer possibility. Once you guys are done with that, you guys want to continue. All right, so upgrading this build, make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I showed, because just one stat can get you a completely different build and build name. So make sure you guys watch this whole video and upgrade as I show. All right, so starting off with this build, first let's start off with the shooting, because this build is more of like a shooting build, defensive / playmaking build. It's not really a finisher. Can it finish? Yeah. So because of that, we're gonna start off with shooting. Mid-range, you guys want to go with the 94 mid-range on this build, and we're gonna use +5 on mid-range so we can get a 99 mid-range on this build. And you guys know with a 99 mid-range, we're gonna get legend shooting badges. I'm pretty sure like Deadeye. We're also gonna get set shot specialist, shifty shooter. We're gonna get all that on legend. I think the only thing we don't get on legend is limitless range. And you guys might be thinking like, wait, can't I just go +5 on three-pointer? You guys can do that. If you guys want to do that, you guys can. But I definitely recommend going 99 mid-range over a 99 three-pointer, because I have a 99 three-point build and I feel like I shoot just as good on my 6'4" with a 91 three-pointer. I feel like 99 three-pointer is not overhyped, but it's a little bit overhyped. But trust me, it definitely is good. But I feel like that 99 mid-range, you guys will definitely have more an advantage with it. I feel like it's more worth it. You guys can hit crazier shots, and it really feels like a 99 stat. Really, 99 three-pointer feels like a 95 three-pointer. It doesn't really feel like a 99 stat, but 99 mid-range, that feels like a 99 stat. And I'm pretty sure the green window is super high on it. Of course, RNG is still in the game, but I'm pretty sure the RNG is super low compared to three-pointer. So we want to go with the 99 mid-range. And again, we can get the 99 three-pointer on this build. If you're veteran too, you could go 99 three-pointer on this build. Three-pointer, we want to go 94. Again, we will get the Hall of Fame. Oh, I thought we got Hall of Fame limitless range, but we get gold limitless range. But to be fair, to be absolutely honest with you, it feels the same. And I don't know about you guys, but I really don't shoot deep. Like, I shoot kind of deep, but I don't shoot behind hash 24/7. I don't know if you guys do, but if you guys do, then okay, maybe you might want to have that 99 three-pointer. But for me, I really don't shoot behind hash. I shoot at the line or a little bit behind the line. And of course, limitless range does kick in a little bit behind the line. But gold, Hall of Fame, legend, you're gonna hit consistently. As long as it's above bronze, you're gonna hit consistently at the limitless range spot. So we want to go with a 94 three-pointer. Again, we will get legend Deadeye, legend set shot specialist, we will get legend shifty shooter. The only thing we will not get legend is limitless range, unless we're veteran 2. If we're veteran 2, we got that limitless range on legend, because we will put that 99 three-pointer if you guys would like to put it on three-pointer. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, bro, just the 99 mid-range and 94 3, like, that is lethal, bro. That is very dangerous. I would not leave nobody open that has a 99 mid-range and a 94 three-pointer. I want to leave anybody with those stats open, because they're going to give you a bucket. That's all we really want to do for shooting. We are a crazy shooter on this build. Next, we want to go into the playmaking. Pass accuracy, again, me with pass accuracy, I don't really go with the highest pass accuracy every single time. We have a 66 pass accuracy on this build. You guys definitely can go higher if you guys want to. but you guys will lose out on other stats. But for me, I'm a person that goes to the 1v1 court, and this build can play 1v1 court. So for my 1v1 court boys like me, I'll be going in there, and pass accuracy, you can't really use it in there. But even if I'm not playing 1v1 court, a 66 pass accuracy is a decent pass accuracy. You will be able to get your passes through. You will be able to pass the ball. You don't have to worry about that. But I understand if you guys are like heavy in the 5s, heavy in the 3s, you guys definitely would want to go with a higher pass accuracy. Again, you would just have to figure out the stat you guys will lose out on. Maybe you guys go 85 steal instead of a 91 steal on this build. You guys can do that. But again, for someone like me, I don't feel like it's worth it. I'm not going to give up that 91 steal for a 70 pass accuracy, you feel me? Or 75 pass accuracy. I feel like I could do what I need to do with a 66. Again, it's pretty decent speed, man. Next is ball handle. We want to go to 90. And if you guys want to like not go with a 99 3-pointer, say if you want to use you don't want to use your +5 on 3-pointer, you want to use your second +5, use your main +5 on mid-range. But say if you're a veteran 2 and you have a second +5, you guys can go 95 ball handle and get Steve Francis on this build. That will go crazy too. That will be definitely good, man. That's why them legend 1 builds are crazy, because you could go +5 boom, +5. And if you have season cap breakers, I forgot all about the season cap breakers. If you get season cap breakers, you guys can probably get the 95 ball handle too. What is that, like another +6? That's crazy, bro. So ball handle, we are going with 90. Even if you guys don't have veteran 2 or anything like that, you guys can still make this build. Go with that 99 mid-range, stay with the 90 ball handle. You guys can still dribble with a 90 ball handle. Go check out my dribble moves video if you guys want to see my dribble moves and what dribble moves you guys want to use. I show you guys what you can use even if you're not starting 4. 90 ball handle, we get the ankle assassin silver, and ankle assassin works at pretty much every level: bronze, silver, gold, Hall of Fame, legend. It works at every level, to be honest. Definitely great badge. We get handle for days on gold, which is very important. We need that handle for days, especially if we're trying to dribble up and combo up. We need that gold handle for days. And we also get unpluckable silver. On-ball steals are not the craziest this year, unless they have badge. Then they might pluck us OD. But then again, I don't feel like on-ball steals are anything like what it was last year. So you guys should be fine with a silver unpluckable. Next is speed with ball. We get a 91 speed with ball on this build. I had to go with a 91 speed with ball. Like, we're not going to be moving slow on this build when we have the ball. Like, again, speed with ball, speed, agility, make or break stats. And you know, I'm a big advocate for speed with ball, speed, and agility. So we got to have that 91 speed with ball. Hall of Fame lightning launch, so we can combo up. We can speed boost out of our combos. We will be able to get to a bucket. We got Hall of Fame lightning launch with legend shooting badges, bro, and a 99 mid-range. We're going to get to a bucket for real. We're going to get ourselves open for that 3-pointer or that midi. So far, we're looking like a play shot, but now let's get into the defense. Let's get into that two-way bag. Interior defense, what you guys want to do, you want to go with a 70 interior, and that's very good, especially for the 1v1 court. You need an interior defense. You're going to be able to stop the other 6'4s, but you're also going to be able to stop some, you know, taller builds like the 6'8, 6'7, 6'6s. When you play good defense, you got to play good defense. You got to stay in front of them. If you contest them on a layup, they should be missing. I think my 6'4 has a 70, if I'm not mistaken. My wingspan is bigger on that build. I make a lot of people miss. But I feel like it's the same thing with this build. You should be able to make people miss. Yes, your wingspan is lower, but that 70 interior is definitely a good stat. It definitely makes the contest work. You know what I'm saying? Like, your contest means something. So we definitely want to go with a 70 interior, and just having a low wingspan just makes it even more of a reason why we need interior on this build, especially if we want to bring it to the 1s or the 2s. We're going to need it. But not only will we have an interior defense, we're going to have a perimeter defense. We got to get bumpy on this build. We got to be able to play good defense. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but all my guard builds have defense. I never go with a guard build without defense, because I usually like playing both ends of the courts, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people would like that too. So we want to go with an 85 perimeter. With an 85 perimeter, we're going to get silver defensive badges. As you guys can see, we get challenger on silver, on ball menace silver, big dodger silver, and we get off ball pest on gold. So we can play good defense on this build, man. We will be able to clamp up the people that we play against. We're not going to be a liability on the 2s court. We're not going to even be a liability on the 3s court. On 3s, we could probably even play on ball defense if we want to. Or if you guys have to play 3 up, you guys can play 3 up with your lockdown. You know what I'm saying? You guys both up top. Or if you guys playing 3-2 in the rec, you can play up top. You feel me? This build can play good defense with that 85 perimeter. But what will make the defense even better is the steal. We want to go with 91 steal. Again, if you want to have a higher pass accuracy, you could put it at 85. But me, I wanted this build to have a good steal. A 91 steal is very, very good, especially with like what defensive takeovers that you can put on. But me, I probably wouldn't put steal takeover on. I'll probably put something else. Like I like using the one that comes with perimeter defense. That pest takeover, man, it comes in clutch, bro. And you guys get that. You guys can use pest on this build. But with that 91 steal, we get gold glove. Again, on-ball steals are not anything crazy like it was back in the day, like 2K24, but it still works, man. If you know how to time your steals, you're gonna get a bunch of steals. Like me, I've said this before in my build videos, like when I pay attention to the opposite team's ball handler and I'm in front of them and I really time my steals, I get it every time or majority of the time. And that's with silver glove. I never tried it with gold glove. So imagine gold glove, I'll probably get it a lot of times, you feel me? A lot more. And not only that, the slingshot effect. If you guys are down, like if say the other team has like 17 and I have like 14, bro, I'm spamming square. The game's gonna give it to me, bro. I swear to you, bro. Like the slingshot effect is real. So gold glove is definitely gonna be clutch. Also that gold interceptor when we play fives. Again, if we play 3-2 or 2-3. I said 3-2. I meant 2-3. If you play 2-3 for up top, you know what I'm saying, we could get that interceptions. You know what I'm saying, we could get the ball back. We will definitely get interceptions with this build. Don't sleep on this build with the interceptions. All because we're 6'4" with a 6'4" wingspan doesn't mean anything. That gold interceptor will do its job. But we also want to play good interior defense. Again, we don't want people to score on us when we play 1v1 core on this build, when we play 2s on this build. We want to go with a 60 block on this build. And the reason for that is when we jump to contest, like we're not going to get crazy blocks. We will get blocks. Don't get me wrong. You will get a block. But you're not going to get chase down blocks. But you can block the ball. But I didn't put it for blocking the ball. I put it for jumping to get contest. When you have a 60 block, you're going to get jumping, contesting animations, and that's when the interior defense is going to kick in with it. You feel me? So say if someone's going for a dunk, and I'm in their hip, I'm going to jump with them, and the game's going to give me a jumping contest animation. Not a block animation, but just a jumping contest animation, and then the interior's going to kick in, boom, they're going to miss. So I hope I explained that well. I'm not the best explainer, but I do that every single time when I play 1v1 core, when I'm playing 2s. And someone's going for a dunk, I'm playing at their hip, I'm on their side, I'm jumping with them, not even trying to get a block. I'm jumping with them to get a contest, a better contest, to make the chance of them missing even more. And it works a lot of the times, man. So that's why I went with block. But you get blocks? Of course, you will get blocks on this build. Sadly, we will not get high flying denier because our wingspan is too low, but it's still fine. This will help us with our interior defense. And I'm not gonna lie, our defensive looks like it's maxing out. Like the red bars are almost filled. So that's what we want to do for defense. Next is physicals. Physicals, we just want to bump up our agility to like 84. Again, we're going to get that legend shifty shooter. Once we put that +5 to mid-range, make sure you have above a 82 agility if you want legend shifty shooter. If you want legend shifty shooter, make sure you have above an 82 agility. You need a good agility to help you with defense. Not only that, you need a good speed to help you with defense. And 86 is good enough. I'm not gonna lie, 86 is good enough to clamp up guards or clamp up anybody that you want to play against. 84 agility for defense, and we want above an 82 for legend shifty shooter. Do not miss out on the legend shifty shooter. If you have a 99 mid-range and no legend shifty shooter, man, you're gonna miss out on even more buckets. Please make sure you guys have an 84 agility. I wouldn't want you guys to like mess that up, you feel me? Because I wouldn't want you guys to make that mistake and just lose out on a great badge. We also get slippery off ball on gold. Our pick dodger and on ball medicine is the same. But again, if you guys want to play good defense, make sure your speed and agility is good. It's not just for offense, but it helps with defense too. And last but not least, we want to go into our finishing. Again, if you guys want to put your pass accuracy up right here, you guys can. But a very important thing to do is go with a 45 standing dunk on the build. Because a 45 standing dunk will allow you to get standing dunk animations. And you're 6'4" on this build. Standing dunks are very much possible. If you guys even want to go with a higher standing dunk, definitely go with it. Those standing dunk animations are very great animations. They're unblockable, very great animations. Definitely recommend that. And we have a few stats left. You guys can go up with your driving. If you guys want to put a standing dunk higher, you guys can, but I wouldn't recommend it. You guys can go up with your pass accuracy. You can get a 67 pass accuracy, which is not bad. I'm gonna keep that right there. You guys can go up with block, strength. I wouldn't recommend that. You guys can go up with standing dunk, free throw, post control. I'm probably gonna go up with free throw, because why not? You know what I'm saying? If you play the record or anything like that. And we are 99 overall. All right, so the position you guys want to make this build, you guys want to make this build a shooting guard, because we want to be put at the 2 when we're playing 5 and pro-am. Height, we want to go with 6'4". I know you guys are thinking like, wait, why are we making a 6'4" lockdown? This build is super quick. This build gets insane stats at 6'4", and all these small guards are 6'2". They're even going 5'9". So us being 6'4" is not even hurting us. It's actually pretty much helping us, because we are able to keep up with these 5'9" guard builds that are getting made and these 6'2" guard builds that people already have. So we definitely want to go with 6'4" as the height. Weight, what you guys want to do, you guys want to go with 234, so we can get that Hall of Fame movable enforcer while also having a max wingspan. Wingspan, we want to go with max at 7 foot. And once you guys are done with this, you guys want to continue. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I show, because just one stat can get you a completely different build and build name. And I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys, so make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so first, we're going to start off with finishing. I wanted to make sure this build had a driving dunk, because my new 6'5" guard build that I have, if you guys want that, let me know down in the comments below. But this new 6'5" guard build that I have, it has an 84 driving dunk, and I'm having so much fun with that dunk. So I'm getting cradles, I'm getting LeBron James dunk package, I got Clyde Drexler. I'm just flying around the court with the dunk, and I realize it's super important on 2K25, especially when this game, it's hard to be consistent sometimes. That driving dunk comes in clutch, so we want to go with an 84 driving dunk on this build as well. You guys will love this. You guys will have so much fun with an 84 driving dunk because of the dunk packages you get. But we also want to go with a 45 standing dunk. The reason we want to go with 45 standing dunk is so we can get actual standing dunks. This unlocks standing dunk packages, which are very good. And that's all we really want to do for finishing. We have a standing dunk, we have a driving dunk. You don't really need a driving layup, because we're most likely to get a driving dunk anyways. And if the layup's open, we're automatically going to green. And we also have a 45 standing dunk, so that will allow us to get a secure dunk that's not blockable. So we want to keep it at this for finishing. Next, it is shooting. What we want to do, we want to go with an 85 3-pointer. We want to have an 85 3-pointer on this build, because we want Deadeye on silver. We are a 6'4" guard. We definitely want to hit contested shots sometimes. And we don't want our contest to affect us. We don't want people to get a 5% or a light pressure contest and we're breaking because we don't have Deadeye. We want to have Deadeye on this build. Deadeye is super important. I have it on my lockdown build with a 73 pointer. It pops up a couple times, you know what I'm saying? So it is working, it is helping. And I would want it to help you guys too. So you guys definitely want to go with an 85-3 so you guys can unlock that Deadeye. You also get limitless range on bronze, so this build can play hash. This build can play hash, so you guys can spot up there if you guys want to. That would definitely help out with your guard. You know what I'm saying? If he's getting clamped up in the 3-pointer and you're open, you guys get to hit it from deep. But not only that, if you guys hit season level 30, you guys can extend this to silver. You got a tier 1 badge elevator, so you guys can make limitless range silver on this build and hit from even further, or green consistently from further. If you guys do want set shot specialist on gold, you guys gotta go with an 89 mid range. So take out your driving dunk and go with an 89 mid range, and you guys get set shot specialist on gold. You also get Deadeye gold too, which is not bad, but I'm telling you, with this game, you definitely want to have a driving dunk on you. It's super important this year. You guys with an 85 3-pointer and set shot specialist silver, you guys should be able to be consistent at the hash, consistent in the corner, and just consistent all around the 3-pointer. Because the 85-3 is super high. That's a high 3-pointer in my opinion. Especially on a lockdown. Lockdowns don't touch 85 3-pointers. This is a lockdown with an 85-3 and an 84 driving. That's already rare right there. And wait till you see the defensive stats, bro. Like, this is crazy, bro. Next, we want to get into playmaking, pass accuracy. Pass accuracy, we want to go to 65 pass ac. I know you guys are 6'4", but this is not a guard build. Even though you probably can dribble on this build because of the 74 ball handle you get, because you upgraded your driving dunk. But this is not a dribbling build. This is a lockdown build. A lockdown build does not need a high pass accuracy. All you really need is a 65, because all you're doing is resetting the ball back to your guard. Or if you're sitting corner, you're passing it back to the hash, and maybe the hash has a shot, or they pass it back to the guard. You don't really need a high pass accuracy to do that. And a 65 pass accuracy is not slow. It's decently quick. It's decently quick. It's not slow at all. So I definitely recommend going with a 65 pass accuracy on this build. I feel like it's worth going with a 65 and not going anything higher, because one, you're saving stats for other things like defense and physicals, which you guys will see soon. But of course, if you guys want to, you guys can go higher. Ball handle's already at a 74 because of our driving dunk, which is not bad at all. Probably get a dribble move here and there. Our player can get to the paint maybe with a dribble move or something, or we could get ourselves open at the 3-point line with a 74 ball handle. I don't really know SIGs that you can get with 74 ball handle, but we just got to keep it because of our driving dunk. Next is speed with ball. We want to make that a 77. This is actually really important, a 77 speed with ball, but it's just automatically upgraded to a 76, and I put it up by 1 so I can be 99 overall on this build. But this just automatically upgraded to 76. And we get lightning launch on silver, which is actually very important because we have a driving dunk on this build. But not only that, we have a 3-pointer, so we could get a speed boost on our lockdown build. Again, this lockdown is kind of different, man. A lot of locks don't see speed boosting on their builds because they don't have a ball handle, nor do they have a speed with ball. Lockdowns don't even have driving dunks sometimes, depending on how they made it. But this build can speed boost. It gets silver lightning launch, so we can speed boost to the paint, we can speed boost to the 3-point line. So we are not limited on this lockdown build. We don't have to be a statue in the corner or the hash. So we can do a little 1-2 to get ourselves open and get a bucket. I definitely like that this build gets a lightning launch on silver. I feel like it opens up opportunity for us as a lockdown. And also it can cause an opportunity around the court, because say if we speed boost to the paint and we kill our defender, maybe someone from the corner will try to come help us and we could just pass it to the corner. It just provides opportunity for things to be done on the court. It opens up the court definitely as well. And that's all we really want to do for playmaking. Next is defense, and this is where the build will turn to a lockdown, man. Perimeter defense, you guys want to go with a 96 perimeter defense. I went with 96 perimeter defense because I don't feel like you need a 97. You guys can go with 97 if you guys want to, so you guys can get Pick Dodger Hall of Fame, but I feel like Pick Dodger Gold can do the job. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, Hall of Fame is better, so you guys can go 97 if you guys want to, but you guys will have to put down other stats. But if you guys want to go with this build with all these stats that I'm about to show you, definitely go with a 96 perimeter defense. And with a 96 perimeter defense, we get Challenger Hall of Fame, super important. We're not going to be getting shot over on the 6'4 guard. I know you guys might be thinking, I might not go 6'4 because I don't want to get shot over. These guards are 5'9 and 6'2. We're 6'4. We're still taller than them. And we have Challenger Hall of Fame. They're not shooting over us. Also, this build can get a 99 perimeter defense. So if you guys want a cap breaker perimeter defense at starter 3, you guys can go crazy with that and get a bunch of legend badges on the 6'4 lockdown build. This build has a lot of potential at starter 3. With cap breakers, this build can turn to something different. You guys can go with the higher driving dunk. You guys can go with higher steal, higher perimeter. There's so much endless possibilities with this build at starter 3. We also get On-Ball Menace Hall of Fame, which is our clamps, relentless perimeter defender. Feel me? This is the clamps. This is how we get bumpy. Definitely gonna need On-Ball Menace on Hall of Fame. Pick Dodger Gold. Again, I feel like it can get through those screens. If you guys want to go with 97, you can. And we got Off-Ball Pest on Hall of Fame, which is basically clamps for the off-ball. But not only will we have a high perimeter defense, we will have a high steal. You guys want to go with a 96 steal on this build as well. Of course, you guys know I got you guys with the Hall of Fame glove and Hall of Fame interceptor. We are locked down on the court. We got to get on-ball steals. We got to be ripping these guards that are over dribbling and they're getting tired. We got to rip them when they're getting tired from dribbling. And we got to rip them when they're just standing still, doing nothing, just dribbling the ball up and down. We can rip them right there too. But I cannot lie, this game, on-ball steals are not super heavy like last year. Last year, you could get an on-ball steal every 2 seconds. This one, you got to know how to reach. If you know how to reach and you know the right time to reach, you will get an on-ball steal. Also, I feel like it helps with bump steals. That's just my opinion. I think it helps with bump steals. I go for blitzes a lot. I get a lot of blitzes on my lockdown. And I feel like it's because I have a high steal. It allows me to get good reach animations for a blitz, for a bump steal. So you guys definitely should go with a 96 steal so you guys can get Glove Hall of Fame. We are locked down, so we need to get steals. Also, we get Interceptor Hall of Fame. As you guys know, lane steals are insane. It's super broken. If you make a bad pass on this game, it's over. It's GG's. There's someone stealing that, you know what I'm saying? And we have 6'2 guards out here with a 79 steal getting interceptions. So you guys being 6'4 with a 7-foot wingspan, you guys are definitely getting interceptions, especially with a Hall of Fame interceptor. And again, if you guys hit the cap breakers, you guys can have a 99 steal on the 6'4 guard build. It could be something different, bruh. You guys can even go ball handle. Imagine you guys go ball handle. You guys hit starter 3 and go ball handle. Then you hit the next cap breaker and you put more ball handle on it. Like, bruh, this build could turn into a dribbler. Yo, this build, I'm not gonna lie, this build could be something devious. Like, this is a crazy build. This build has so much potential. It's just a great build in general. You also need a block. Trust me, I would never go with a lockdown build without a block ever again. You guys want to have block in your build. I regret not having a block last year. I will not make that mistake this year. And with a 68 block, you guys get high flying denier on bronze. And trust me when I say high flying denier bronze does work. It does help. Interior defense, you guys want to go with a 61. All we really need is a 61 because on this game, your hands up defense, no matter if you're on a 7-footer, no matter if you're on a 6'5", a 6'4", hands up defense is not really the best this year. You really need to jump this year. You're not even just jumping for a block, you're jumping for a contest. If you want to contest someone, I'd recommend to jump. Of course, jump wisely. Not every time you have to jump. Sometimes you can literally put your hands up and they will miss. But in certain situations, you have to jump for a contest or a block. You're either to get one of the two or you're going to get a foul. But trust me when I say, you're going to want to jump this year for a contest. It's very important to do that. And that's all we want to do for defense. This is probably the best, most all-around lockdown build ever. I cannot lie. Because a lot of lockdowns are not getting an 84 driving dunk, then getting an 85 three-pointer with limitless range bronze, then also getting a 96 perimeter defense and a 96 steal. And we're about to get into the physicals right now. You guys about to see this build is something different. Like, literally something different. We want to have a 91 speed on this build. And the reason I went with a 91 speed is because I realized on my lockdown, when I play, speed is important. I went with an 85 speed on my lockdown, and it's a very good speed. Don't get me wrong. 85 speed, I'm able to keep up with these guards. I'm able to go for interceptions in the inbound. I'm able to go for lane steals and still catch back up to the opponent guard. I'm still able to do everything with an 85 speed. But then I started playing with my boy Cully. I seen him with a 90 speed, and bro, his lockdown is like the Flash. He's running up and down the court. He's going left, he's going right, he's going up, he's going down. His player is everywhere on the court, and I just felt bad for the other team because he was getting a steal every single time, or he was getting a bump steal, or he was getting a block, or he was catching a rebound. Then on offense, he was backdooring. The people couldn't even keep up with him. And I was like, bro, I got to get a 90 speed on my lockdown. I might need that. And I went with 91 on this build because we're 6'4". We got to be fast, man. And these 5'9", they're quick. Don't get me wrong. These 5'9", they're fast, bro. Like, these 5'9" builds that people are making with legend badges, legend lightning launch, you're going to need to keep up with them. You got to have a 91 speed if you want to keep up with them. Well, you don't have to have one, but I recommend you to have one. Next is agility. We automatically have an 86. We want to make that 87 because agility is how fast you move from left to right. And again, like I said, when I see my boy Cully just moving left to right so fast and up and down so fast, I'm like, yo, speed and agility, I need that higher. So I went with a high agility on this build too, so we can go for interceptions from the left. We can switch back to the right so quickly. So more for like interceptions, bump steals. That's where agility is super important. So we want to go with an 87. It automatically upgraded to 86, so you guys can keep it at 86 if you guys want to. Strength, come on, man. You know I got you guys. 91 strength, man. 91 strength. You know I got you guys. Hall of Fame immovable enforcer on a 6'4" guard that is moving lightning fast. Like, this build is going to be moving so quick, and it has a Hall of Fame immovable enforcer. So these guards, you guys better watch out because we're going to be bumpy. We're going to be super bumpy on the 6'4" guard build. And if you guys speed boost with lightning launch Hall of Fame, don't worry. We have 91 speed. We're going to catch back up to you. Don't worry. We're going to be moving different on the 6'4" lockdown. I'm telling you. And if you guys hit season level 15, which I recommend all you guys to do, you guys can make this legend immovable enforcer. I have legend immovable enforcer on my lockdown because I hit level 15 on 2K. So make sure you guys claim your season rewards at level 15, and you guys can make this legend immovable enforcer. In vertical, we want to keep it at 64 because that's all we need. And we do have a few upgrades left, and you guys can upgrade this how you guys want. You guys can upgrade your interior, your block, your speed to be faster, agility. You guys can upgrade your pass accuracy, your free throw, your standing dunk, your driving dunk. You guys can upgrade it how you guys want to. I'm probably going to put it on pass accuracy so we can get a 69 pass accuracy. In the last few, I'm probably going to put it on interior so I can make people miss a little bit better. And free throw to 63. And we are 99 overall on the best lockdown build, man. So the position you guys want to pick this build, you guys want to put it at power forward. You guys can put it to small forward if you guys want to, or maybe shooting guard. Whichever you guys want to do, as long as you're 6'8", and as long as you get these stats, that's what you guys want to put the position as. But I'm going to go with power forward because that's how I made this build. Height, you want to go with 6'8". 6'8" is the best height to use. And the weight, what we want to do, we want to go with 210 as the weight. We want to go with lowest weight. I wanted to make this build like kind of fast, you know what I'm saying, so it can play defense, which you can do. And I also put a 7'1" wingspan, so we can get that 85 strength, and we could get everything that we need on this build, and we can play better defense. Once you guys are done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I showed, because just one stat can get you a completely different build and build name. So make sure you guys watch this whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so upgrading this build. First, you guys want to start off with finishing. Finishing, we're going to go with an 85 driving dunk on this build, or 84 driving dunk. You guys get to choose if you want to go with 84 or 85. Me personally, I'm going to just go with the 85. We get Scottie Pippen driving dunk. So if you guys want to go with that 85 to get that, you guys can. But you guys don't need that. If you guys want to just have LeBron James dunk package, which is a very good dunk package, you guys can go with just the 84 and put stats other places. But to make this build a great finisher, I want to go with 85 on this build, make it something different from my usual builds. So we're going to go with 85 as the driving dunk. And again, you guys want to have this 85 driving dunk because again, you'll get great dunk packages. These dunk packages will help you score a lot. This is a great 1v1 core build because it can shoot and dunk. So having both of those will make this build just crazy overall in general. Standing dunk, I mean, we have to have it 45 standing dunk no matter what. But if you do go with an 84 driving dunk, I definitely recommend you just bumping it up 1 point to 45. 45 standing dunk will give you a lot of standing dunk animations. And those standing dunk animations are good animations. They're very hard to block. They're very hard to contest. Those standing dunks are OP, man. Just at a 45, you get OP dunks. It makes your build way better. So don't sleep on the standing dunk. Definitely want to try it out. Definitely want to put it on your builds. Make sure you have a 45 so you can get the animations. And your player will be finishing very well on this build, man. So that's all we really want to do for finishing. Next is shooting. Mid-range. Mid-range, you guys want to go with an 89 mid-range on this build so we can get good badges on this build. With an 89 mid-range, we do get set shot specialist on gold, and we really want that so we can be consistent on this build in shooting. We want to shoot very consistently on the 6'8". As you guys know, taller builds are harder to shoot with, but that does not mean it's impossible to shoot with it. There are plenty of people out there that have 6'8s, 6'9s, 6'10s, and you cannot leave them open. They will spark it down. And we want to be one of those 6'8s, those 6'10s, those 6'9s that can spark. So we want to have that gold set shot specialist so we can have a higher green window, so we can knock down standstill shots more. So that goal will really help, especially because our 3-pointer won't be super high. We want that mid-range to carry over those badges to our 3-point so we can shoot consistently at the 3 too. We will get shifty shooter on this build. That's a very important point too. We will be able to fade that mid-range on this build. If a 6'4", a 6'2" can go crazy on the mid-range and spark it down, and they don't even need to have a high mid-range. They can have an 86 or something like that, or even an 89, and it's hard to contest, and it's easy for them to green. Imagine us on a 6'8". These people guarding us will have a hard time contesting our mid-range shots. All we have to find is a good fading animation, and it's over for people, bro. We will be able to fade crazy on this build, especially at that midi. It'll be a bucket every single time, bro. So we will get shifty shooter. We just got to upgrade our physicals, I'm pretty sure. And we will have it. Our 3-pointer, what we want to do, we want to go with a 79 3-pointer. And I know what you guys might be thinking, like, oh, shoot, what? A 79 3-pointer? Why? You guys can be consistent with a 79 3. Again, that mid-range will carry and help you out. The mid-range badges, the Session Specialist, Gold, the Deadeye, will carry over to the 3-point shot. And you guys will be able to hit shots consistently. Trust me when I say that. The reason why the 3-pointer won't be able to go super high is because our wingspan. We don't want to go with a low wingspan on this build. I know the low wingspan will give you better offensive stats, which is true, but that long wingspan, even though if you don't fill out the stats, that long wingspan still helps with interceptions, with steals, with blitzes, with rebounding. Again, with the 79 3-pointer, if you put a good jump shot, which our 89 mid-range will allow us to get, a good jump shot base for this build. And we could be consistent at the 3-point line. Trust me when I say that. you guys will be able to be consistent on this build. Especially if you tempo shoot, if you know how to tempo, you're going to be able to hit some shots at the 3-point line consistently. And that's all we really want to do for shooting. We got our mid-range, we got our 3-pointer, we can shoot on this build, we can finish on this build. Next is playmaking. You guys will be able to dribble on this build. Ball handle, what you guys want to do, you guys want to go with an 86 ball handle on this build. That 86 ball handle gives us ankle assassin on silver. And I'm going to let you guys know right now, ankle assassin works at every like badge. Like bronze, ankle assassin works. Silver, ankle assassin works. Gold, it works. In the Hall of Fame Legend, you guys know it works, man. Ankle assassin is probably one of the best badges in the game because it works at every single category from bronze all the way to legend. So the ankle assassin on this build would definitely help us. We'll be able to break some ankles. We'll be able to get open. We get handled for days on silver, so that will help us with dribbling too. And we do get unpluckable on silver on this build too. So this will all help us out with dribbling. We can dribble on this build. We will get strong handles too, man. Of course, you know I got you guys. We're gonna have that strength on this build. Like I said, this build can do everything, bro. It really can do it all. We'll have strong handles, so we can, you know, abuse the strong handle animations here and there if we want to. We could go crazy with that, bro. And we could just like push people off of us when we need to. Next is speed with ball. Speed with ball is super important, especially when we get to like a 6-8 build like this. Speed with ball is important, man. Like I say, speed with ball, agility, speed, it can make or break your builds. And I don't like breaking builds, man. This stat is super important. We want to max that out. We want to have 78 because we want lightning launch on silver, bro. And if you guys want to upgrade it with the season level 15 or season level 30 badge upgrade, you guys can do that. I don't feel like you need to. I feel like silver is good enough for a 6-8 build. That silver lightning launch will help us a lot, especially when we try to speed boost out of our combos. And on bigger builds, obviously the speed boost is not as fast as the 6-4s and the 6-2s. So we need everything that we can get. So that lightning launch silver, 78 speed with ball, you want to have it. You don't want to have bronze lightning launch on this build. You want to have silver lightning launch so you guys can speed boost off your combos. Pass accuracy, you guys know me, man. I'm not really the highest pass accuracy guy. I went with a 65 pass accuracy on this build. You can make it higher. We will have few stats left at the end where you guys can put it where you guys want to. So you guys are able to put it up to a 70 if you guys want to. But I feel like 65 is good enough because this is like a 1v1 court build for me. Like I will bring this build to a 1v1 court. But then again, you could bring this build everywhere because it could do everything. So for me, I'm going to keep the pass accuracy at a 65 because I'll probably play 1v1 court on this build. So for my 1v1 court boys, keep it at 65. Because if you're playing 1v1 court consistently, you want to have those other stats for other things, you feel me? But if you're not in the 1v1 court, you're playing 3s, you're playing 2s. 2s you can pass off with a 65. But if you're playing 3s, 5s, maybe you want to bump it up to a 70, 75. But for now, we're going to keep it at 65. And 65 is a good speed. Alright, so let's get into the defense. What we want to do for defense. What we want to do with the interior defense, we want to put it up to a 70. 70 interior defense on a 7-1 wingspan, 6-8 build. Bro, we're getting stops in the paint. My 6'5" with a 65 interior makes people miss. So imagine this build with a 70 and taller. This build will make people miss in the paint, man. But not only will we make people miss in the paint, we will have good perimeter defense too. We want to go with an 80 perimeter defense on this build. The reason we're going 80 is because we're going to put the +5 onto perimeter defense, which will give us our silver badges. So we're going to have silver challenger, silver on-ball menace, silver pick dodger. Immovable enforcer will be on gold, you know what I'm saying? We will have gold immovable enforcer on this build, which will make us get real bumpy, bro. Especially added on to the on-ball menace silver. We're going to get real bumpy on this build, bro. So we want to put the +5 on this. If you guys do have an extra +5, this build is even better for you guys. You guys can go crazy and put another +5 somewhere on like these categories. Me, I just really thought about like, you know, I only have one +5, so I really just go build based off the +5 I have. I know majority of people just have one +5, so you want to use that on perimeter. Next is steel. We want to go with an 85 steel on this build. Like, bro, I'm telling you. 85 steel on this build. We get glove on silver. We can pluck people with the on ball. You know what I'm saying? If you really time it well, you're going to get it a lot of the times, man. Like, if you really pay attention to the person dribbling and use click square at the right time, you're going to get that ball. 85 steel is pretty good steel. Or if you guys want, I mean, 91 is definitely the best one, though, but 85 does the job. Interceptor gold, 6'8", 7'1" wingspan. We're getting those lanes. we're getting those lanes. We're getting those lane steals on this build, bro. If we're playing 5s, you know what I'm saying, we could go crazy with the golden interceptor. If we're playing 3s, we're gonna go crazy with the golden interceptor. We're gonna get lane steals on this build consistently. Next is the block. We want to go with a 68 block on this build. Again, I went 68 block because, again, from the experiences on my 6'4", I get chase down blocks on my 6'4", I get blocks on my 6'4", so I'm pretty sure translating over to a taller build with a longer wingspan, it should translate pretty well. You should be able to get chase down blocks on this build. You should have no problems with chase down blocks, and you should actually get actual blocks on this build too, you know what I'm saying? And it can help us with jumping, contesting animations, because like sometimes we're not going to get a block animation. We're going to jump up with that person and we're going to just get a contest animation with them. Next is offensive rebound. We want to make that a 79. We will have a 79 offensive rebound on this build, and we will also have an 80 defensive rebound on this build, so we can catch rebounds. I'm not gonna say you can play center on this build, but if you want to try, if you're playing 2s with your friend and you want to do double ISO, you know what I'm saying, you guys can. And you guys can set screens too, so if you guys want to play like center sometimes, you guys definitely can. I'm not gonna say this is a center build, but you can play center on it. We get rebound chaser on silver, so if you need to catch your own rebounds, or you ever playing 2s, 3s, you need to come out the corner, catch a rebound, help your center out, or even the 5s, you want to help your center out with the rebounds, you guys definitely can do that on the offensive side and the defensive side. So as you guys can see, we get rebound chaser on silver. We will get box out beast as well. We just got to upgrade our physicals, which we will do now. But as you guys can see, every category, we are efficient. We are very efficient on this 6'8 build. That's why I like this 6'8 build. Next is physicals, speed, 84. We can't be slow, man. How are we going to have an 85 perimeter, good immovable enforcer, and be slow? Can't keep up with nobody. Then that means that our perimeter defense means nothing. Our movable enforcer means nothing if we can't keep up. We got to be able to keep up. So that's why we need that 84 agility, man. That 84 agility will help us keep up. It help us to defend the 6'4s, the 6'2s. We will be able to play good defense on this build, and that's what we want to do. Agility, I want my 84 agility too, because agility is just as important as speed, bro. And also, of course, it helps us with our defensive badges. Again, on-ball menace, pick dodger will go higher up. Again, when we put that +5, we will get our badges, so make sure you guys put +5 on perimeter. It's very important. And also, we get shifty shooter on silver. Again, those fades, we're going to be able to be chicken when we go for them fades, man. Strength, we got to make it an 85, man. You got to have strength on this build, because how you're going to have rebounding, perimeter defense, you know what I'm saying, all this defensive stuff and rebounding and not have a good strength. You need strength to help out to make it better, you know what I'm saying? Because if we put no strength on this build, all those other stats don't mean nothing. With the strength, we get physical finisher, so that helps us with finishing. We get strong handle on Hall of Fame. I thought we got it on goal. We get Hall of Fame. So that helps us out a lot, that strong handles Hall of Fame. We could definitely abuse it and go crazy with that. We get box out beast on silver, so again, or for yourself, you need to box out someone else for yourself, you know what I'm saying? You're playing 2s, you're playing center on this build, you need to box someone out, you box them out, get that rebound, you feel me? Brick wall, if you ever want to set screens, you want to set an off-ball screen, or you're playing 2s, you want to set screens for your guard, you can do that, bro. You have the option to do whatever you want on this build and play however you want on this build. Immovable enforcer, I know you guys see it silver, but as you guys can see, we need an 84 perimeter defense to make it gold, but we get an 85 perimeter defense. So immovable enforcer will be on gold. I'm telling you, we're clamping up. We're clamping up on this 6'8". This is a 6'8" rebounding, dribbling, shooting, dunking point guard, bro. Like, it does all, bro. It does all you want it to do. So we do get gold immovable enforcer, and that will make us bumpy. Very, very, very bumpy, bro. On these guards, these lockdowns, whatever we get placed at, they're getting bumped, you feel me? Alright guys, I made a mistake. You guys want to put down that interior defense. Make it 65, bro. I made it a big mistake. You want to put that down, boom, 70 vertical. You want to have the 70 vertical. Go with a 65 interior, 70 vertical. I made a mistake. That is on me. I take full accountability for that. I'm sorry for making that mistake. You want to go with 70 vertical. 70 vertical is what you need, because we need those dunk packages. If you guys want LeBron James dunk package, if you guys want the Scottie Pippen dunk package, if you guys want those dunk packages, make sure you go with a 70 vertical and you will get those dunk packages. Do not make that mistake. And also the 70 vertical is going to help you with rebounding. So if you guys want to rebound well, if you guys want those dunk packages, make sure you go 70 vertical, 65 interior. I'm very sorry for making that mistake. That is on me. And we do have a few upgrades left. If you guys want to play the interior up a little bit more, you guys can. If you guys want to, you guys can do that. Or you guys can put other stats up. You guys can upgrade your driving dunk a little bit more. You guys can put your 3-pointer up. Right here is really just preference. You guys can put up your pass accuracy to 67 if you guys want to do that. Then upgrade your free throw a little bit to 70. You guys can do that. Or you guys can go up with your standing dunk. I'm just probably put it on free throw just in case you play rec or something.